Hello, mamas. Welcome back to another Wellness Mondays. And I'm so excited because today's topic has got me pumped because it's something I feel like we don't talk about enough. And I know y'all probably hear me say that a lot. Like, girl, you are just saying and repeating yourself. But it's really the truth, though. You know, as moms, I don't feel like we talk about a lot of the things that should be common, we don't talk about enough. And I want to make it to where it is common. That's why I created Wellness Mondays in the first place, y'all, so that we can create the conversations that we're not having. And today's topic is about relearning to love yourself. I feel like we all love ourselves in some form. That's a given, right? But I do feel like we are very hard on ourselves, and we have gotten used to learning to love ourselves in not the healthiest way. Let me explain. We have gotten used to creating habits of beating ourselves up and not talking to ourselves that kind, not being as supportive and caring and nurturing to ourselves as we are to others, and we have made it a habit. And it is happening so much to the point that we are used to it. It is the usual. It is common to the point that we are not even thinking about it. We're not even taking time to acknowledge that we're doing it anymore. And I say that because I do feel like moms are very hard on ourselves. We are extremely hard on ourselves. And because of that, we tend to overanalyze things, overthink things, try to control everything, and make ourselves feel bad when we're actually doing a bomb job and we're doing amazing for everyone. But we're taking so much time to acknowledge what we're not doing right and what we don't like and what we need to do more of, and we need to change this, to the point we're not really paying attention to our strengths. We're not paying attention to how awesome we already are, how amazing and beautiful and loving and caring we are, and we're missing those moments that should be celebrated. So I am telling you today that I want you to take a minute to think about, when was the last time that I complimented myself? When was the last time that I took time to really sit still with myself and was like, I'm going to actually write down all of the great things that I've done, big and small. And I'm going to actually tell myself that I'm proud of myself. And actually mean it. Not just say it, but really legit feel that thing and mean it. And I'm going to own those emotions in that moment and feel good about myself. And nobody has to say anything or even like it. But I liked it, and that's enough. Like, I want you to really think about the last time that you've done that. And if you honestly cannot say or even remember the last time that you've done it, it might be time to just sit still and really celebrate yourself and really love on yourself the way that you need to be loved on. I am a firm believer that when we speak things to ourselves that are positive, when we say things that we truly either need to feel or want to feel to ourselves frequently, we start to believe those words. We start to own those words, and we start to act as if that is our reality, that is who we are, and we love every bit of it. But it starts with our mind, y'all. It starts with our mind. It starts with how we view ourselves. It starts with how we take care of ourselves and what we're feeding ourselves daily, y'all. And if we're feeding ourselves trash and we're constantly beating up on ourselves, how can we really show up as our best self if we're not giving ourselves the things that we give and we do for everyone else and we really honestly need, but we're not doing it. So I'm challenging you to literally tell yourself at least 5 things daily that you either love about yourself or that you are proud of yourself for doing. And it doesn't matter what it is. If it means something to you, it matters. If it has some type of emotion attached to it for you, then that is a win. It is worthy of saying, it's worthy of being on that list. And I want you to say those things, and I want you to allow yourself to really be in that moment and to really own those emotions that you're feeling and take it all in. Be present. Because as moms, you know, we tend to try to like multitask everything, right? But I'm telling you, within those seconds, I want that to be about you. I want you to own that time for you. I want you to really be present in all of the things that deal with you in that moment. Anything else is happening, it'll still be there. It's not going nowhere. I want you to focus on you. You are worthy of having a couple minutes to yourself, or even a couple seconds to yourself, to love on you, because you matter and time with you matters. So it's worthy of being prioritized. It's worthy of taking that moment to really just allow yourself to be celebrated in any shape or form. And as moms, once again, we do a lot for everyone else, but we put ourselves last. And I'm telling you to put yourself first in those moments. And I want you to start practicing it so much to the point it becomes natural. In the beginning, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But like I always say in every episode, which uncomfortable are you representing? Are you representing the uncomfortable that's not satisfying you, that's not giving you what you need, but you're still showing up and you're still doing all the things, but you are still lacking? Or are you representing the comfortable that is feeling, not, what you're used to, but it's worth the time, and you're seeing progress and you're seeing growth and you're leading towards that process of being a better version of yourself? Which uncomfortable are we choosing? Are we choosing the uncomfortable that's like, this isn't working, but I'm still doing it anyways? Or the uncomfortable that this isn't comfortable for me and I don't feel like myself. I feel a little bit like out of place, but each step, each small habit that I'm creating a shift for me and for my kids in my household, because my kids are sponges and they see all the things. So they're watching me. So I'm creating an impact, a shift, a change within my home by choosing this uncomfortable. Which uncomfortable are we going to choose? All right? So write that list out. And I want you to really think about what things make me feel good, what things make me light up, what things bring me joy, what things are exciting to me and really matter to me, and how am I using it? Am I showing up in that environment right now? And if I've been doing 1 to 2 things, that is worthy of being celebrated, because I'm growing and I'm changing and I'm shifting and I'm doing more for me because I love myself that much to do it. So I'm going to do that because I'm worthy of it. I deserve it. And I'm an awesome mom and a person. Always remember that yes, you're a mom. Yes, you may be a wife, but you are also an individual outside of those titles. And that individual deserves to be loved on and deserves to be celebrated and acknowledged. So acknowledge yourself, acknowledge who you are, what you deserve, and how you're going to give yourself those things, how you're going to show up for yourself. Acknowledge that. I always say that we deserve to be unapologetically ourselves, because when we're ourselves and we're owning who we are, flaws and all, that's when things really start to change. That's when happiness, sorry y'all, really starts to come through, because you're really owning who you are. You're being the real you, and you're not trying to hide things and finesse things and make things as something that it's not. You're owning you because you actually are accepting who you are and you're loving who you are. When you are unapologetically you, that is saying, I know who I am and I love all of it, despite my flaws, despite what some things that I might be working on. I own all of it and I love it. I celebrate it. This is who I am, and I won't apologize for it because I love me. Simple as that. That's what that means. So I want that to be your title for you. I want that title to be your new mantra. That I am going to be unapologetically me, without apologizing to anyone or making any excuses on why I am who I am. I am who I am because I decided to be this person, and I love who I am. No matter what anyone says or thinks, this is who I am, and I love all of it, and I'm going to own it. So own who you are and love who you are. I hope that shifts your mindset. It makes you see that, you know what, maybe I can be doing a little bit more for myself, and maybe it's time to love on me some more. So I will be back again for another Wellness Monday. So come back once again, always 8 p.m. Eastern, and I will talk to y'all again. All right. Love y'all. Bye.